Has been a ferocious rebounder, 15 boards per game in the first 2 games for Oklahoma. But Hodgick trying to go in, and it's knocked away and taken by the Sooners. In transition, nicely done by Shayna Pellington, the Big 12 Freshman of the Year in 2018, averaging 28 per game. So the Bulls with an early 5-point deficit, and Harvey is stripped, taken away by Weitenheimer. Robertson the 3, and USF wants a timeout. Oklahoma off to a fast start. 3s by Weitenheimer and Robertson, and the Bulls are down 10-2 at the first break.
I laughed, I cried, I told my friends it's a real life drama I recommend. It touches your heart, it opens your mind. It's part of your history, part of our times. Every day's another sequel, the ending's up to you. The amazing story, the amazing story.
Tampa Bay Times, official newspaper of the USF Bulls.
Hi, your house here. Did you know I'm wasting your energy and money? Tampa Electric can help. Call for a free home energy audit, and an energy analyst will inspect your ductwork and insulation. Check windows and doors for leaks. Examine heating and cooling systems, all the places energy can be lost. The analyst will recommend solutions and even offer you rebates. Call Tampa Electric today to learn about all its energy-saving programs. They're free. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
5 from the floor, 2 of 3 from three-point range, and Oklahoma is off to a fast start. If you want to know how wide-ranging the emotions are about Kitty Alaksa's season-ending injury, well, there's a lot of things like this floating around. This is from the 5-year-old son of USF women's basketball radio analyst Bridget Miranda. This was hand-delivered today to the women's basketball office. Laksa's going to be missed on the court, but she'll be missed off the court as well. A real team leader, and Jose Fernandez said he was very pleased with how the team has rebounded from the shock of losing her for the season. But you can see it affects a lot of people, including some very young ones who made their feelings known before the game today. 10-2, Oklahoma leading USF here in the early going. First quarter action. No lineup changes for the Bulls. Well, actually there is one, as they have brought in Aliza Pinzon into the game. So Pinzon, wearing number 4, will join Raider, Harvey, Jordao, and Ferreira. Pinzon, freshman point guard, native of Italy, averaging a couple of points per game. Oklahoma comes out with the same 5. Little backcourt pressure. Harvey sends it across to Ferreira. One of the things that will change also for the Bulls offensively without Laksa, as this one is knocked out of bounds back to the Bulls, is that Laksa took up so much space. Defenders had to honor her tremendous shooting range. The floor is going to tighten up for players like Sydney Harvey and Laura Ferreira. They're not going to have quite the room that they had before. Here's Ferreira with an open 3, and boy, the Bulls needed that one. Laura Ferreira, the senior, came in needing 27 points for 1,000 in her career, and she just got 3 points closer there. Almost a travel, but Williams able to put the brakes on. Now into the paint, and Jordao, the freshman, blocks it. No shot clock reset. It's at 7. Another block, and a tough break for the Bulls as it falls right to Maddie Williams, who drops it in. Nice defensive sequence for USF, but Oklahoma gets the hoop. Midway through the first quarter. Here is Ferreira from 3, too much air, and taken by Weitenheimer. And her pass knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Oklahoma. Bulls men's team playing in Jamaica as we speak, going down to the wire with Georgetown. We'll give you the final on that when that one concludes momentarily. Both the USF men's and women's teams with a 3-0 start this year. Here it's Oklahoma by 7. Bulls pressuring. Just inside 3, the jumper no good. Rader with a miss by Pellington. Oklahoma doing a nice job getting back. Harvey runs out of room. Pinzon scoops up the loose ball. And not many second chances for the Bulls early in this game. There's a turnover by Oklahoma. That is their 3rd, and the Bulls will get the ball back. Alyssa Rader, good look at her, native of Colorado. Joined the Bulls mid-season, and there's Jose Fernandez with 338 career victories. Jordow and Rader with screens, but Harvey can't convert. Bulls opening up a little cold from the floor now. They are 2 out of 8. Nice dish inside, and the easy 2 from Maddie Williams. She's just a freshman, native of Fort Worth, an impact player for this Oklahoma team. Bulls down 9, first quarter. Raiders 3 is good. Elisa Rader with her first points, averaging 4 per game and 10 boards per game. That's her first 3-pointer of this season. So the Bulls have a couple of long-range shots. It's 14-8. Shot clock down to 10 for the Sooners. Rader manages to tip the rebound to Ferreira, and the Bulls come up with a basketball. Here's Harvey camping out at the 3-point line. Sydney Harvey, the freshman out of Nashville, and the Bulls starting to heat it up from long range. They're back to within 3. Back-to-back threes cutting the deficit. And a whistle, they may get Jordow there, who was tangled up with Mandy Simpson. It is on Jordow. That is her first. And it is the first team foul as well, so they reset the shot clock, and Oklahoma back to work. Shayna Pellington, native of Canada. And that's going to be a travel call. Oklahoma turns it over again. Pellington's been quite a story. Averaged 13 points per game last year and winning the Big 12 Freshman of the Year. And averaging 28 per game through the first 2 games for Oklahoma this season. Ferreira looking inside. Jordow really banging, and it's going to be a foul on Oklahoma. Pellington and Jordow, with Jordow enjoying a significant size advantage. And the foul goes on Pellington. That's her first, team second. Harvey breaks 3 to tie it. Too strong, and the rebound taken off the floor by Simpson. Pellington takes it out to the wing, now right back in and leaves it a little short. Rebound taken by Rader, and the Bulls with another chance to get even here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Jordow on a nice feed underneath, and the Bulls are on an 8-0 run. 1 point Oklahoma lead. Pellington, and a foul's going to be called away from the ball on Oklahoma. It's on Maddie Williams, and Williams has just picked up her second personal foul. Bulls will bring Bahajas back, and also Tamara Henshaw making her first appearance, Shea Leverett as well. Jessie Mercer is in for Oklahoma. And also entering Jalisa Penzo. Here is Harvey with a three, and the Bulls have come all the way back. It's an 11-0 run, and the Bulls lead by 2. Simpson is going to be called for traveling, I believe. That is the call. So another Oklahoma turnover. That is their 6th already. And the Bulls with the ball in a 2-point lead with 2.5 to go. Here is Ferreira to the corner. Harvey again. This one a little short. Follows her shot, trying to draw the foul. Can't hit. Leverett's follow no good. And finally Oklahoma comes out with a basketball. This is Mercer on the run. And they find Robertson. 3 no good. Robertson will line it up again, and the second one is good. Taylor Robertson, another freshman. This Oklahoma team, like the Bulls, is pretty young. Robertson was at 54% from 3 coming into this game. So it's Oklahoma by 1. Here is Ferreira. 10 on the shot clock. Ferreira all the way on the baseline, hits the reverse layup. What a play. Bulls back up 1. And the Bulls will get it again as Oklahoma turns it over for the 7th time. USF a 1-point lead. Ferreira with 7, Harvey with 6. Here is Harvey, and that should be a blocking foul on Oklahoma. I believe they're going to get Penzo for that. That will be her first, and it would be the team's 4th. Pellington will re-enter for the Sooners, and Weitenheimer to the sideline. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. Harvey still looking, gets it into traffic, now out to Badhadjic. And fortunate there, Harvey stepped in to take that pass, but an air ball on the shot. Here comes Oklahoma in transition. Pellington can't get the shot to fall, but gets her own rebound. Now kicks it outside. Mercer's 3 is no good, and Leverett a strong rebound and a foul on Oklahoma. Shea Leverett has been a key contributor off the bench for the Bulls, averaging 6 boards per game. Eliza Pinzon is going to check back in. Harvey will go to the sideline, departing with 6 points and 1 rebound. And now Leverett to the free throw line, where she is 8 out of 10 on the young season. Leverett, sophomore center, 6'2", native of Georgia. One more coming. That is the first free throw of this basketball game for either team. It comes with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Now Pinzon for Harvey, and Leverett to shoot the second. 2-point USF lead. Mercer into the front court. Robertson a 3. She hit one a moment ago, but this one no good, and Henshaw the rebound for the Bulls. USF has about a 5-second difference between shot and game clock, so they can't run it down, but they can run it for a while if they choose to. Bulls trailed by as much as 9, an 11-0 run, turned things around. Now they are up 2 with Ferreira kicking it off to Pinzon. Eliza Pinzon, the Italy native freshman, on the board for the first time. Bulls by 5. Couple of seconds left. Pellington trying to beat the buzzer. Shot no good, and the Bulls really turn this around. After trailing 14-5, they go to the break leading 22-17 at the Yuengling Center.
7,000 student athletes rising to become champions in 21 different sports at 13 esteemed institutions across 11 states. 360,000 students and 2.6 million alumni rise up in celebration of a Power 6 conference known as the American.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's see what the doctor says.
Hello? Hi, sweetie. Okay, can you open your mouth? Yeah, that's going around. I'll send in a prescription.
Thanks, Doc. Not you, too.
5-point USF lead as we head to the second quarter here at the Yuengling Center, 22-17. Bulls led by Laura Ferreira with 7 points, Sydney Harvey with 6. We mentioned that men's basketball game against Georgetown. It's gone to overtime in Jamaica. They were tied at 63-63 at the end of regulation. So the men's team trying to go 4-0 as the women's team is here, getting some extra basketball before they head back to the States from Jamaica later today. Well, the Bulls got down early in this one and came back to take a 5-point lead. And three-point shooting was a big part of it. USF 5 out of 10 from three-point range. And they had threes from 4 different players. Harvey had 2, Ferreira, Radar, and Pinzon each had 1. For Oklahoma, leading scorers Robertson and Williams both with 6. Shayna Pellington has been held to 2 points on 1 out of 5 shooting. Bulls 8 of 19 from the floor. Oklahoma 7 of 17. Talked about the men's basketball team being in Jamaica. Well, the women's team is heading to the island soon too. They're going to the U.S. Virgin Islands to play in the Paradise Jam there, and they have a tough schedule in that tournament. Kentucky, North Carolina, and UCLA in back-to-back-to-back days. Those 3 opponents in 3 days. It'll be a big challenge for the Bulls November 22nd through the 24th. Then they're home again November 30th against New Hampshire. Here we go for the second quarter. Pellington takes it into the paint. Now Mercer. And the whistles blow. This may be a foul on USF. They are going to get it on the Bulls. Shea Leverett will get the personal. That will be her first. The Bulls line up Pahajic, Henshaw, Pinzon, Ferreira, and Leverett. Just underway, second quarter. And a nice hoop underneath by Mandy Simpson. Pellington with a nice pass. It's back to 3. Pinzon trying to get things started here. Left open from 3. She'll launch. Halfway down, and the rebound taken by Simpson. Here is Robertson, dangerous from 3. Now Penzo with it. And the rebound taken by Pinzon. Bulls in control with 9 minutes left in the half. Leverett through traffic gets the hoop. The assist for Pinzon, and Shea Leverett makes it a 5-point USF lead. Into the corner it goes. Now Robertson. Bulls have been very solid defensively. Here is Pellington with a 3, an air ball, but the rebound taken. And Pahajic will take it off the floor after the miss by Mercer. So the Bulls, who have matched their biggest lead at 5 points, with a chance for a little more here. Ferreira with the dribble. Now Leverett double teamed, kicks it out to Pinzon. That was the shot the Bulls wanted, but the whistles blow first. So the Bulls turn it over. Henshaw out, Jordow in. And back to Oklahoma it goes. Fourth turnover for the Bulls. Oklahoma turned it over 7 times in the first quarter. Pellington cut off by Ferreira. Baseline drive. Bulls react well to that. Good ball movement though by Oklahoma, and Mercer is free for the 3. Jessie Mercer, yet another freshman, had over 2,000 points in her prep career. She was the Oklahoma Gatorade Player of the Year last year. Second chance for Sydney Harvey. She's just re-entered and she now has 8. 4-point USF lead, 26-22. Baseline jumper is up and no good. That was Nadia Lampkin who has just checked in. Now Harvey on the other end, and a big collision, and Pellington will get called for the foul. And that will be her second, so Pellington joins Maddie Williams as Sooners with 2 personal fouls. That'll get Tatum Weitenheimer off the bench. I don't know if they're going to get her in before this ball is inbounded or not. They will. Here comes Weitenheimer. So Pellington to the bench with 2 personals, new shot clock, and the Bulls will inbound with 7:17 remaining in the half. Radar has it knocked away, and the Bulls turn it over. Here comes Oklahoma. Weitenheimer on the run. Pinzon right with her. And that'll be a travel. Lampkin tried to put the brakes on, took an extra step, and the turnover is continuing to mount up for Oklahoma. That is their 8th. Long pass down court. Jordow is free, and the Bulls get an easy one. Nice court vision by Eliza Pinzon. And the Bulls now have their biggest lead at 6 points. Robertson's 3 no good, but a deep rebound taken by the Sooners. To the baseline, Weitenheimer's jumper is good. Boy, she is a good shooter. Averages 7 points per game, has 5 today. Ferreira on the run. And the whistle's before the 3, and this may be an offensive foul on Ferreira. So Ferreira will get whistled. That is her first. It's only the 3rd foul called on the Bulls in this game. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go, first half. Here is Weitenheimer, and away from the ball, Harvey winds up on the deck, and a foul's going to be called on Oklahoma. That's on Nadia Lampkin. Henshaw in for Rader, and the Bulls will have the ball. So the Bulls line up now: Jordow, Harvey, Ferreira, Henshaw, and Pinzon. Here is Henshaw. Pinzon with a skip pass to the corner. Ferreira stops and pops. Jordow got pushed in the back. That's going to go on Oklahoma. You could see Jordow was lined up for that offensive rebound, and all of a sudden she was moving the other way. That's going to be on Lampkin, and that's her second. So 3 Sooners now with 2 fouls. Here is Harvey with an open jumper. Sydney Harvey. Big offensive game for her. 10 points, 4 out of 10 shooting. Bulls by 6 with 5:45 left in the half. Here is Lampkin, dribbles it off her leg, out of bounds, turnover, Oklahoma. So the Bulls with a chance to build the lead even further here now with 5.5 to go first half. Maddie Williams, who has been on the bench with 2 fouls for a while, will come in at the next dead ball for the Sooners. Here is Harvey with a 3, and the rebound taken by Lampkin. Weitenheimer now. Now Mercer with it. Robertson's jumper no good, but Ferreira's going to get the foul. That will be the second on Laura Ferreira, and this should be free throws coming up. And we haven't seen many free throws. The Bulls are 1 of 2 from the line for Oklahoma. These will be their very first free throws of the game. Taylor Robertson, freshman, McPherson, Kansas. And she has been perfect from the line so far this year, now 3 out of 3. Williams for Lampkin. And Robertson will get one more. Back to 4 midway through the second quarter. Bulls with a numbers advantage here, but not for long. Nice job by Oklahoma getting back. Ferreira doesn't care. She took it out to the three-point line and hit the Bulls' 6th 3 of the half. USF by 7. Shot no good. Henshaw the rebound, and that may be the 3rd personal foul on Williams. If they got Maddie Williams, that is her 3rd. We'll let you know which way the call went when we return. We're going to break. Bulls up 7.
We are a community united behind common goals. Driven by innovation, passion, and excellence. Together we push the limits and continue to strive for more. It's in you and all of us. USF Tampa.
Bulls leading by 7. Happy birthday, Jose Fernandez, celebrating today with a 7-point first half lead. You see some of his accolades. The 338 career wins he has is the most for any other USF basketball coach, men's or women's, and he's got that mark by quite a wide margin. And he also was the coach for USA Basketball's under-18 national team trials in the off-season. Going to be a little bit of a different experience this year without Kitty Alaksa, but this is the guy that can lead this team to postseason once again. They have been to postseason in 14 of the last 15 seasons, either the NCAA tournament or the WNIT. They have been to 4 consecutive NCAA tournaments. Well, that last foul was not called on Williams, so she still has 2. The foul situation for Oklahoma, Simpson, Pellington, Lampkin, and Williams each have 2. And for the Bulls, Ferreira has 2. Just under 5 minutes remaining, second quarter. Bulls leading by 7. Bulls lineup will be Jordao, Ferreira, Pinzon, Harvey, and Henshaw. Bulls men's team deep into overtime, but they are down to Georgetown now 74-70 with 13 seconds remaining. Bulls almost had that one in regulation. Georgetown hit a game-tying 3 with just a couple of seconds to go. Ferreira looking inside now. Harvey. 3 for Ferreira is good, and the Bulls continue to succeed from long range. USF now 7 out of 14 from behind the arc. Biggest lead of the day, 10 points. Mercer to the hoop. A nice drive by Jesse Mercer. Back to an 8-point game. Mercer with 3 points, and the Bulls turn it over. Too much on the long pass. The Bulls had a couple of turnovers early. Protected the ball pretty well the last few minutes. That is their 7th turnover of the game right there. 4 minutes to go, second quarter. Here's Weitenheimer. Outside it goes. Williams playing with those 2 fouls. Shot clock at 7. Weitenheimer trying to get it underneath, and it's taken away by the Bulls. 11th turnover for the Sooners. Henshaw now controls, finds Harvey. What a young lineup this is for USF. Jordow, Pinzon, Harvey, all first-year Bulls. Henshaw and Ferreira, the veterans. Harvey's shot is blocked. Boy, nice play by Williams. And the Bulls come up empty, and this is going to be a held ball. So Harvey got in on Robinson, tied her up, and the held ball will go to USF. So the arrow back to Oklahoma. But the Bulls get another possession here as Pellington returns, replacing Robertson. And for the Bulls, Leverett back in, replacing Jordow. 3:08 remaining in the second quarter. Bulls now shooting 46% from the floor, 50% from three-point range. Less than 3 minutes to go. Here is Ferreira. Makes a nice move, creates a little space. Henshaw the follow, can't get the roll, and it's taken by Oklahoma. 8-point USF lead. Stolen away by Pinzon. Here is Harvey. Intermediate jumper no good. Bulls fighting for the rebound, but Weitenheimer comes up with it. Pellington bumped by Harvey. Ball goes out of bounds, touched last by the Bulls. Enna Podhajic will come back in. And Pinzon will depart. Pinzon leaving with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. 2:26 left in the second quarter. Pellington been very quiet offensively. Working on Harvey, and that will count, and a foul, I believe, will be on Shea Leverett. It is on Leverett. That's her second. And Pellington, now with 4 points, will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Rader in for Henshaw. Pellington, by the nature of her game, draws a lot of fouls. She's already 12 of 19 from the line in just 2 games. 63%, and she completes the three-point play. So that tightened things up a little bit, 36-31 with 2:05 to go. Into the paint comes Harvey. Now back outside it goes. Rader open three, and the Bulls cash in again. Alyssa Rader has 6 on a couple of three-point hoops, and the Bulls lead by 8. There's a travel at the top of the circle. Maddie Williams starting her move and took the extra step. Yanetta Rosentali comes in now for USF. Her first appearance, native of Latvia, freshman. As the Bulls with an 8-point lead. So So now 3 freshmen on the court for the Bulls and 2 sophomores. Here is Harvey, tough angle, and the rebound taken by Ijoma Odimwe in the game for the first game, wearing number 24. Here's Pellington out of control, shot no good, rebound Raider. Minute 10 to go. Bulls with an 8-point lead. Both of these teams unbeaten. Bulls have won 3. Oklahoma a perfect 2-0. Harvey with a quick jumper halfway down. Jordow the rebound, the putback, and the Bulls lead by 10. Beatriz Jordow now has 4 points and 2 rebounds. Quick jumper up and no good by Mercer. And the Bulls control again. They can't run the clock down. Game clock at 34, shot at 23. Bulls have matched their biggest lead. They trailed by 9 in the first quarter. 10 to shoot. Raider with a move goes around to Jordow's screen, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Beatriz Jordow. So Jordow trying to clear a path for Alicia Raider. Will be called for her second personal. So Jordow, Ferreira, and Levitt, each with 3 fouls. Robertson back in. And Mercer out. Shot clock turned off. 15.9 seconds for Oklahoma to work with. So they brought in perhaps their best 3-point shooter, Robertson. And the Bulls watching her closely. They go inside. Second chance opportunity for Odimwe, and that's how the first half will end. So Oklahoma gets a late hoop, but the Bulls with an impressive first half. Led by Sydney Harvey's 10 points, Laura Ferreira's 13 points, and we go to break with the Bulls leading Oklahoma 41-33 on Bulls Vision.
I laughed, I cried, I told my friends it's a real life drama I recommend. It touches your heart, it opens your mind. It's part of your history, part of our times. And the days are not a sequel, the ending's up to you. The amazing story, the amazing story.
Tampa Bay Times, official newspaper of the USF Bulls.
Hi, your house here. Did you know I'm wasting your energy and money? Tampa Electric can help. Call for a free home energy audit, and an energy analyst will inspect your ductwork and insulation. Check windows and doors for leaks. Examine heating and cooling systems. All the places energy can be lost. The analyst will recommend solutions and even offer you rebates. Call Tampa Electric today to learn about all its energy-saving programs. They're free. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
7,000 student athletes rising to become champions in 21 different sports at 13 esteemed institutions across 11 states. 360,000 students and 2.6 million alumni rise up in celebration of a Power 6 conference known as the American.
I don't like the sound of that. Let's see what the doctor says.
Hello? Hi, sweetie. Okay, can you open your mouth? Yeah, that's going around. I'll send in a prescription.
Thanks, Doc. Not you, too.
We are a community united behind common goals. Driven by innovation, passion, and excellence. Together we push the limits and continue to strive for more. It's in you and all of us. USF Tampa.
still 24, but his knees don't agree anymore. We are here for you.
When her chest gets a little tight and you need some good advice,
We are here for you.
When life happens, Florida Blue is here for you with a variety of health plan options, health and wellness consultants, fitness programs, local agents across the state, and much more. Florida Blue, in the pursuit of health.
This is our game, our moment, our time. We work hard and play harder. We stay loyal to the game and to our team. We are power, American power. The American, powered by determination.
Contrary to popular belief, red is not always a bull's favorite color. USF Federal Credit Union members tend to be partial to other colors. That's because we help USF grads finance their dreams like no one else, with auto loans, mortgages, and lots of other things. And while your dreams might come in various colors,
Hey, Rocky.
you're going to need something in green. USF Federal Credit Union. Visit us today. We've got something just the right color in stock.
Oh, hi, your computer here. Did you know I can help you save money on your electric bill with Energy Planner from Tampa Electric? This interactive energy management program puts you in control of your energy costs by giving you access to lower rates that are available 87% of the time. It's easy, it's free, and they'll even show you how to make the most of it. Sign up for Energy Planner, only from Tampa Electric. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
Halftime here at the Yuengling Center, and the Bulls lead Oklahoma 41-33. Some of the first half numbers, you see the field goal percentage about equal, but the three-point line is where the Bulls have really excelled. That 53% translates to 8 out of 15. We told you how fascinating the rebound numbers would be, with both of these teams averaging more than 20 more rebounds per game than their opponents. Well, maybe not a surprise. It's pretty even, with Oklahoma a 21-19 advantage. And turnovers, we told you especially how young this Oklahoma team is. Turnovers sometimes come along with that. 14 in the first half really set them back. And that's not a surprise. They had turned it over 53 times in their first two games, averaging more than 26 per contest. Top scorers for the Bulls: Ferreira 13, Harvey 10, Jordao and Radar each with 6. For Oklahoma, Robertson with 8, Williams with 6. Shayna Pellington, averaging 28 per game, had only 5 in the first half. So we go to break with a 41-33 score. Bulls leading Oklahoma. We'll continue halftime from the Yuengling Center after this on Bulls Vision.
I laughed, I cried, I told my friends it's a real life drama I recommend. It touches your heart, it opens your mind. It's part of your history, part of our times. Every day's another sequel, the ending's up to you. The amazing story, the amazing story.
Tampa Bay Times, official newspaper of the USF Bulls.
Hi, your house here. Did you know I'm wasting your energy and money? Tampa Electric can help. Call for a free home energy audit, and an energy analyst will inspect your ductwork and insulation. Check windows and doors for leaks. Examine heating and cooling systems. All the places energy can be lost. The analyst will recommend solutions and even offer you rebates. Call Tampa Electric today to learn about all its energy-saving programs. They're free. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
7,000 student athletes rising to become champions in 21 different sports at 13 esteemed institutions across 11 states. 360,000 students and 2.6 million alumni rise up in celebration of a Power 6 conference known as the American.
like the sound of that. Let's see what the doctor says.
Hello? Hi, sweetie. Okay, can you open your mouth? Yeah, that's going around. I'll send in a prescription.
Thanks, Doc. Not you, too.
We are a community united behind common goals. Driven by innovation, passion, and excellence. Together we push the limits and continue to strive for more. It's in you and all of us. USF Tampa.
Florida Blue is here for you with a variety of health plan options, health and wellness consultants, fitness programs, local agents across the state, and much more. Florida Blue, in the pursuit of health.
This is our game, our moment, our time. We work hard and play harder. We stay loyal to the game and to our team. We are power, American power. The American, powered by determination.
Halftime at the Yuengling Center. The Bulls leading Oklahoma by 8. That game in Jamaica has finished, by the way. The men's team falls to Georgetown in overtime, 76-73. Here's what's coming up next for women's basketball. We mentioned they're going to the islands as well. They have the Virgin Islands Paradise Jam. And then later on, here's a look at the home schedule with New Hampshire coming in Friday, November 30th. We'll be back with you on Bulls Vision for George Washington, Sunday, December 9th. Then Grambling the following Saturday, another Bulls Vision game against Vermont on December 17th. And then we're into conference play, ESPN3 for UCF versus the Bulls on Tuesday, January 8th. So all those games coming up. A lot of home basketball for the Bulls here in the next few weeks. We'll take one more time out, be back to start the third quarter after this. Bulls lead Oklahoma 41-33 on Bulls Vision.
Contrary to popular belief, red is not always a Bull's favorite color. USF Federal Credit Union members tend to be partial to other colors. That's because we help USF grads finance their dreams like no one else, with auto loans, mortgages, and lots of other things. And while your dreams might come in various colors,
hey Rocky,
you're going to need something in green. USF Federal Credit Union. Visit us today. We've got something just the right color in stock.
Hi, your computer here. Did you know I can help you save money on your electric bill with Energy Planner from Tampa Electric? This interactive energy management program puts you in control of your energy costs by giving you access to lower rates that are available 87% of the time. It's easy, it's free, and they'll even show you how to make the most of it. Sign up for Energy Planner only from Tampa Electric. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
I laughed, I cried, I told my friends it's a real life drama I recommend. It touches your heart, it opens your mind. It's part of your history, part of our times. Every day's another sequel, the ending's up to you.
Tampa Bay Times, official newspaper of the USF Bulls.
Bulls trying to get to 4-0 on the season and avenge a loss they took to Oklahoma last year. That one finished 79-74 Sooners. Maria Jespersen led the Bulls with 18 points that day. Laya Flores had 15 and Kitty Alaxa had 21, but it was a frustrating day for the Bulls as they led almost all the way, and then in the last few minutes, Oklahoma able to turn it around. Gabby Ortiz had 31 points in that game. The Bulls, ranked number 16 in the nation at that time, took the loss. Bulls are number 21 in the rankings coming into this game and trying to keep their perfect season going here. And again, they've got some big-time opponents coming up. The U.S. Virgin Islands Paradise Jam, they will face Kentucky, North Carolina, and UCLA in consecutive days, starting November 22nd and finishing a week from yesterday, November 24th. So they have a great non-conference schedule. Jose Fernandez does that pretty much as a matter of course every year to help in the RPI, to help in the strength of schedule, and to ensure a good opportunity to get into the NCAA tournament. And it sure has worked for them in recent years, as they have been 4 times in a row. Well, the Bulls getting ready to start the third quarter. We'll see if they stay with the same starting lineup or not. They started Enna Pahajic, and she played 10 minutes in Kitty Alaxa's spot. But we also saw a lot of Elijah Pinzan. She played 13 minutes. And it looks like the Bulls will insert Pinzan into the starting lineup for the third quarter. So Jordao, Ferreira, Rader, Harvey, and Pinzan for USF. For Oklahoma, Simpson, Weitenheimer, Williams, Robertson, and Pellington. Remember, a lot of the Sooners have 2 personal fouls, but head coach Sherry Coles keeping a couple of them on the bench for a while, and they were able to get through the first half with nobody picking up their third. Here is Williams' strong move to the basket. Radar the rebound, has it knocked away. It goes out of bounds. Great effort by Maddie Williams to try to pry that ball loose after the miss. So the Bulls with the basketball. Waiting for Laura Ferreira to tie her shoe here. And now we're ready to go. Bulls were only 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. A lot of their scoring was from long range. Ferreira misses there, and a foul on the rebound. And this is going to go on Oklahoma. It might be Pellington's third. It is. So Pellington now with 3 personal fouls. Bulls will get a new shot clock. And the Bulls have to be aware of that. They may work on Pellington and try to get that 4th. Here is Jordao. Pinzan got her the ball in the paint, and the Bulls are back up 10. Nice pass by Pellington, but Williams can't convert, and the Bulls in transition. Harvey finding Jordao. Nice spin move, left hand, but left it a little short. 10-point USF lead. Weitenheimer with the baseline pass, and Williams is fouled on the way up. Probably going to be Rader for USF, and that is the call. That's the first foul on Rader, and this should be free throws. We mentioned the Bulls are only 1 out of 2. Oklahoma is only 3 for 3. But a couple of opportunities here for Maddie Williams. And she only hit 2 of her first 8 free throws, and she missed the first one here. So one more coming up for Williams, who has 6 points, 4 rebounds. I don't know if there was a lane violation on the first one or not, but they're going to give her a 3rd free throw after missing the first 2. So one more coming up for Williams, and she takes advantage of it by hitting the 3rd. It goes into the scorebook as 1 out of 2, so there must have been some sort of lane problem on the first one. Here's Ferreira, open for a moment, decides to take it into the paint. And the rebound taken by the Sooners. Bulls by 9. Here is Williams. Boy, she has been very active in this early 3rd quarter. And she gets the Sooners back to within 7. Williams now with 9 points, averages 10. 8.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Here is Jordow. Rader for 3, but that one barely drew iron, and Ferreira can't pick it off the floor. Well, Rader was 2 for 2 from 3-point range in the first half, but leaves that one short, and now it's Oklahoma basketball. Here is Williams. Pellington playing with the 3 fouls, goes to Robertson in the corner, and this game is tightening up. It's a 4-point margin. Taylor Robertson with the 3. Pins on. And a foul's going to be called on Jordow, trying to set the screen on Pellington. So Jordow will get her 2nd personal. And Oklahoma will get the basketball back with 8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Shea Leverett will check in for USF. Jordow departs with 8 points and 3 rebounds. The foul on Jordow, by the way, was her 3rd. Now Rader also to the sideline. And Enna Bahajic will check in. Bulls by 4 here. They've had a double-digit lead for much of this game. Pellington kicks it out. The 3 is up and no good by Weitenheimer, and a big rebound by Henshaw. Here is Harvey. Henshaw, a rare 3-point shooter, passed that one up. Harvey with a reverse layup. The freshman Sydney Harvey has a dozen. And that was a big hoop for the Bulls there, getting this margin back up to 6. Weitenheimer into the paint, too high off the glass, but Williams slaps the rebound away, and Weitenheimer connects on the 2nd opportunity. 4-point gain, 7 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Harvey through traffic, tough shot, and the rebound taken by the Sooners. Here comes Pellington. Ferreira trying to keep an eye on her, and she disrupts the shot and gets the rebound. Solid defense by Ferreira. Bahajic with a 3. Henshaw got a hand on the rebound but couldn't control. It's pulled down by Simpson. Robertson to the basket with the left hand, and it's down to a 2-point game. So Oklahoma coming back here. Let's see if the Bulls elect to take a timeout or not as Harvey gets it across the midpoint line. Now they're going to keep playing here with 6 minutes to go. Ferreira in traffic trying to get it to Leverett, and Robertson takes it away. So the Bulls turn it over. Here's Pellington shooting for the tie. We are all even at 45. Quite a run by the Sooners here in the 3rd quarter. Bulls trying to slow the pace a little bit. Jose Fernandez motions Harvey. to get it to Ferreira, and she does. Three-pointer by Ferreira. Boy, what a clutch shot that was. Laura Ferreira, 16 on the game. That's her fourth three-pointer, and the Bulls reclaim the lead. Into the front court comes Oklahoma, and they ask for a timeout. So we'll go to break. 5:19 remaining third quarter. Bulls by 3.
Hi, your house here. Did you know I'm wasting your energy and money? Tampa Electric can help. Call for a free home energy audit, and an energy analyst will inspect your ductwork and insulation. Check windows and doors for leaks. Examine heating and cooling systems. All the places energy can be lost. The analyst will recommend solutions and even offer you rebates. Call Tampa Electric today to learn about all its energy-saving programs. They're free. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
7,000 student athletes rising to become champions in 21 different sports at 13 esteemed institutions across 11 states. 360,000 students and 2.6 million alumni rise up in celebration of a Power 6 conference known as the American.
Midway through the third quarter, Bulls leading Oklahoma 48-45 based on the three-pointer a moment ago by Laura Ferreira. Leading the team in minutes played, three-point percentage. And of course her role on this team will become even more major with the absence of Kitty Alaksa. Suffered a foot injury that cost her most of a season, so she is in her 5th year with the Bulls. And she will be one of the team leaders from here on out with Laksa sideline, that's for sure. 16 points a game coming into today's game, and she's right on 16 with this one. 6 out of 12 and 4 out of 6 from three-point range. Well, the Bulls with their 4th consecutive, make it 3rd consecutive home game. Their defense has been amazing. They came into this game averaging only 41 points allowed. Believe it or not, the 45 on the board for Oklahoma is about the high water mark against the Bulls defense this year. USF gave up 47 to Ohio State. That's the high for the season. They beat Albany 74-37. And they beat Bethune-Cookman 88-39, so an average of 41 points allowed. Oklahoma gonna better that today with 45 at the moment. But the Bulls fighting back after Oklahoma came back to tie the game, now leading by 3. Bulls lineup now is Pahajic, Pinzan, Ferreira, Henshaw, and Leverett. Inside it goes. Maddie Williams off the glass and good over Henshaw. Williams with a big third quarter. She's now got 11 points and 5 boards. 1 point USF lead. Ferreira makes a little space. Boy, what a great move to get free, and Ferreira has 18. Bulls by 3, 4:45 left in the quarter. Here's Pellington looking for Robertson for the tie, and there it is. Oklahoma heating up from three-point range. That's their 6th, and Robertson is 4 out of 7 behind the arc for 16 points. So we're tied again at 50. Henshaw gave up the dribble trying to find Pinzan. Pahajic with the mid-range jumper, and Henshaw the offensive board. Bulls reset. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Ferreira, and that is going to be the 4th on Pellington. Well, and if you're an Oklahoma fan, you hate to see that. Pellington that far away from the basket picks up her 4th personal foul, and we go to break. 3:57 left in the quarter, tied at 50.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's see what the doctor says.
Hello? Hi, sweetie. Okay, can you open your mouth? Yeah, that's going around. I'll send in a prescription.
Thanks, Doc. Not you, too.
We are a community united behind common goals. Driven by innovation, passion, and excellence. Together we push the limits and continue to strive for more. It's in you and all of us. USF Tampa.
It has been a game of outstanding long-range shooting. USF 9 of 18 from 3. Oklahoma 6 out of 12, both exactly at 50%. And we are tied at 50 apiece with 3 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Laura Ferreira with 18 points, Sydney Harvey with 12 for the Bulls. For Oklahoma, Robertson with 16, Williams with 11. And right before the break, the 4th foul on Shayna Pellington, who has been held to 7 points in this game. She does have 5 assists, but 4 personal fouls now with a long way to go here with almost 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Bulls will bring out Harvey, Henshaw, Ferreira, Pinzon, and Leverett, as we will get started momentarily here in the third quarter. Don't forget football on Friday at Raymond James Stadium. We have the start time now. It'll be a 4:15 kickoff for the War on I-4, the Bulls and UCF. Tickets available at usfbullstix.com. 50 apiece here. Oklahoma will bring back Jalesa Penzo along with Mandy Simpson, Maddie Williams, Taylor Robertson, and Jessie Mercer. And that's going to be a foul off Mercer for banging into Ferreira. That's her first personal. Only the 3rd team foul, so the shot clock will be reset and the Bulls will inbound again. And Pinzon, boy, Bulls fortunate there. I think she was trying to go to Ferreira. Ferreira didn't anticipate it, and it went right to Sydney Harvey instead. Harvey rotates it into Leverett to the basket. Strong move by Shea Leverett. She's got 5. So back and forth we go, and Henshaw, anticipating that pass, takes it away. Bulls with the ball and a 2-point lead. Here's Ferreira working on Mercer. That's senior on freshman, and 20 points now for Ferreira. So back-to-back hoops for USF, and they lead by 4. Taken away by Henshaw, her 2nd consecutive steal. Ferreira looking for Harvey. Bulls by 6. So a 6-0 run by USF, and Oklahoma wants a timeout. Great sequence for the Bulls. 2:47 to go, third quarter. USF 56, Oklahoma 50. A 6-0 run in 51 seconds. Bulls hitting 3 shots in a row and getting a couple of steals on the other end. So it's USF by 6 here late third quarter. Same 5 out there for the Bulls. And Henshaw with her 3rd consecutive steal. They're going to call it a held ball. And the possession arrow will give it to USF. So Henshaw with some quick hands has taken away a couple of passes and got the tie up there. She's credited with 3 steals on the day. Pinzon open, but the ball deflected. Now Harvey open 3. A little too strong. And a battle on the rebound, and they're going to get Leverett for the foul on USF. That will be her 3rd. So Leverett and Jordow both with 3 personal fouls for USF. Pellington back on the bench for Oklahoma with 4. Here is Penzo to the corner. Robertson fakes it, takes it. And Williams the offensive rebound. Robertson, nice little runner in the paint. She's had a great offensive game, 18 points. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Bulls slowing the pace a little bit here, leading by 4. Henshaw. Leverett the rebound, and she's going to be called for another foul. So Leverett gets back-to-back fouls, and she now has 4. They'll bring back Jordow, and she'll have to be careful as well. Rader back in. 1:40 to go, third quarter. 4-point USF lead. Robertson looking inside, kicks it off. This is Penzo. Might have got away with a step, but she scores off the glass. It's a 2-point game. First points of the afternoon for Penzo. 1:10 to go, third quarter. Here's Ferreira. 10 to shoot. Harvey, and Jordow wasn't anticipating the pass, and the Bulls turn it over. That's their 11th turnover, so a game of streaks here. The Bulls ran off 6 in a row. Oklahoma has come back with 4 in a row, and the Sooners have the ball with 58 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Mercer into the paint, finds Robertson. Shot no good, rebound on the floor, taken by Ferreira off the miss by Simpson. 35 seconds left in the quarter, 20 on the shot clock. Ferreira will back it out, looking inside. Left open at the 3-point marker, and it's an offensive rebound for Harvey. Bulls reset, shot clock turned off, and Jose Fernandez getting their attention, saying, let's make sure this is the final shot of the quarter. 10 seconds remaining. Harvey going to work on Penzo, kicks it out, pins on with 4 seconds left, and the offensive board by Alyssa Rader, and the Bulls go back up by 4 as the third quarter comes to a close. Alyssa Rader off the miss, drops it in as the clock expires. We're going to the fourth quarter with the Bulls up 4.
When he thinks he's still 24, but his knees don't agree anymore. We are here for you.
When her chest gets a little tight and you need some good advice,
we are here for you.
When life happens, happens, Florida Blue is here for you with a variety of health plan options, health and wellness consultants, fitness programs, local agents across the state, and much more. Florida Blue, in the pursuit of health.
This is our game, our moment, our time. We work hard and play harder. We stay loyal to the game and to our team. We are power, American power. The American, powered by determination.
Contrary to popular belief, red is not always a bull's favorite color. USF Federal Credit Union members tend to be partial to other colors. That's because we help USF grads finance their dreams like no one else, with auto loans, mortgages, and lots of other things. And while your dreams might come in various colors,
Hey, Rocky.
you're going to need something in green. USF Federal Credit Union. Visit us today. We've got something just the right color in stock.
Heading toward the final 10 minutes here in the Yuengling Center. 58-54, USF leads Oklahoma. Laura Ferreira 20 points, Sydney Harvey 14 for the Bulls. Taylor Robertson 18, Maddie Williams 11 for Oklahoma. Oklahoma built a 9-point lead in the first quarter. Bulls got their lead out to double digits. Oklahoma came back and tied it up in the third quarter, and it's been back and forth since then, with the Bulls leading by 4 here as they try to get to 4-0 on the season. Oklahoma, as we mentioned, 2-0. They've got tournament play coming up. They're going to play UAB next, and then either Clemson or Tennessee. They also have games at New Mexico and Auburn coming up. So a lot of basketball over the holidays. This is the time of year when the student athletes are on break, where schools tend to work in a lot of basketball. Bulls lineup at the start of the fourth quarter will be Rader, Ferreira, Jordow, Pinzon, and Harvey. For Oklahoma, Weitenheimer, Robertson, Mercer, Simpson, and Williams. So Pellington still down with the 4 fouls, and Williams lost the handle and touched last by the Bulls. Boy, the Bulls disagreeing with that one, as they thought it went off the leg of Williams. Williams acted that way too. She was turning back up court, but officials say different. So it's Oklahoma basketball with 20 to shoot, and here's Williams making the Bulls pay. So now it's down to 2. Ferreira has logged a lot of minutes in this game for the Bulls. She's played 28 out of the first 30 minutes. Here's Jordow, and she's called for traveling. So the Bulls with their 12th turnover. And back to Oklahoma it goes, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Jose Fernandez not happy with that non-call on the other end a moment ago. Weitenheimer to the corner. Williams will launch a 3. It is short, twice off the rim. And Pinzon stays with it. Gets the board for the Bulls. USF has numbers. Open 3. Harvey no good. Rader the offensive rebound and the putback. Alicia Rader having a strong second half. She now has 10 points and 7 rebounds. Bulls back up 4. 8:50 to go. Weitenheimer off the side of the glass, but she'll retrieve it. And then the stumble, and Ferreira gets the loose ball. Pinzon will track it down, and the Bulls will have to get into the half-court offense. Here's Harvey, and now the Bulls reset. Jordow behind the three-point line, looking for Rader. Rader to the hoop with a left hand, and the Bulls lead by 6. Alicia Rader now has a dozen. Mercer finds Williams. Now Weitenheimer and Robertson, the top 2 3-point threats, but Mercer can hit from there too. Simpson, spin, shot no good, and the rebound taken by Rader. 7:50 to go. Here is Harvey through traffic, and the whistles blow. Shot no good, but the foul is going to be on Oklahoma. Free throws coming up for the Bulls. Foul on Mandy Simpson, that is her third. And the Bulls going to the free throw line for just the third time today. They're 1 out of 2. Leverett had a couple of opportunities in the first half, and now Harvey, who has 14 points. One more to come. Harvey is 6 of 20 from the floor, has 3 rebounds, and now 15 points. Pellington back in, playing with 4 fouls. Mercer will sit down. And Harvey trying to make it an 8-point USF lead. Freshman Sydney Harvey. Here comes Pellington. And the rebound taken by Jordow. 7.5 minutes to go. Ferreira with the dribble. And she hits to put the Bulls up 10. So the Bulls have rebuilt that double-digit lead. Pellington gives it off, and a foul's going to be called, and I think that's going to be on the screen. It's on Simpson, and that's her 4th. So Simpson and Pellington both with 4 now, and they'll get Ijoma Odimwe back in. They didn't get her in before the ball was inbounded, though, so she'll have to wait for the next dead ball. Here's Pinzon. Trying to get it inside, but Jordow is well covered. Now Jordow to the hoop, gets the roll, and the Bulls lead by a dozen. Jordow becomes the 4th Bull in double figures. She's got 10. That's a foul on Pellington, and that is going to be her 5th and final foul. Lost her footing a little bit and then banged into the Bull defender. And Pellington, if that is indeed the call, will leave with only 7 points. She was averaging 28.5 coming in. The Big 12 Freshman of the Year will depart this one. 6:40 to go, and the Bulls travel. Rader turns it over. So right back to the Sooners. Bulls still need to be very careful here. This Oklahoma team can pile up the points in a hurry with all the 3-point shooters they have. 6:42 to go. Off the leg of Mercer, but she'll track it down. Robertson. And she's going to get called for an offensive foul for banging into Harvey. So the foul on Robertson, that will be her 1st. And the Bulls will get the basketball. Bulls trying to get to 4-0 on the season. Virgin Islands tournament next. Rader on the baseline drive. She hits again. Rader with 14. And that's the Bulls' lead with 6:10 to go. That'll be a foul on USF. As Mercer was driving for the basket, they're going to get Rader. That will be her 2nd. Rader now 14 points and 8 rebounds. She had been really quiet offensively in the first 2 games. She was only averaging 4 points per outing. Here's Mercer now, a 62% free throw shooter, and she'll earn 1 more. Her 6th point of the game. She had only played one of the 2 Oklahoma games prior to this. She was a big-time scorer in it, though. She got 18. Backcourt pressure, they find Ferrara, now Harvey. Nice job by the Bulls. And in transition, they get the easy hoop from Jordow. Well, that's how you beat backcourt pressure. Here's Robertson with a 3, no good. Jordow the rebound. 5:50 to go. Bulls by 14. Great catch by Rader, and she will get free throws after the shot is blocked. And Rader a little slow to get up, but appears to be okay. Maybe not. We'll see. She's going to take a second here. The foul was on Ijoma Odimwe. Now Rader up and okay, and she should get free throws here, I would think. She is going to shoot 2. First free throws of the day for Rader. And she now has 15. So Harvey, Ferrara, Jordow, and Rader all in double figures today for USF. And the Bulls lead balloons to 16 with 5:40 to go. Off the ball, that's another foul on Robertson. Trying to set the screen. Well, they didn't get Robertson, they got Odimwe, but either way, it's on Oklahoma. So now the Bulls with the ball, and they can slow the pace a little if they choose to here, down to 5.5 to go. That may be Jordow coming off the back, maybe not. Might be on Oklahoma. They got Taylor Robertson. So Robertson gets the foul, that is her second, and Jordow to the free throw line for the first time. 12 points, 5 rebounds on the day. Bulls now 6 of 7 from the line, one more coming. And Jordow will pick up a foul, and Jose Fernandez putting the hands up saying, take it a little easy here. Jordow with the foul, trying to get that missed free throw back. That is her 4th, and she will leave with 13 points, 5 rebounds. Henshaw has returned for USF. Biggest lead of the day, 17 points, 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Nice move to the basket in the left hand by Odimwe, senior forward, with her first points of the day. 5 minutes remaining at the Yingling Center. Here's Ferrara from 3. She's got 25 on the day. That's her 5th three-pointer. Mercer loses Ferrara with a nice move, but can't convert. And Rader the rebound, and the Bulls on the run. Pulling up for the 3. Ferrara tacks on another one. Well, it was a pure one-on-one with the defender back in the paint. Ferrara didn't go after her. She just stopped and popped and hit the shot. Here's Rader with the rebound. So this one has really gotten out of control now. Bulls by 22. Ferrara with 28 points. 6 of 9 from three-point range. Now the Bulls content to run a little clock here. Here's Harvey. And a tie up. This will be a held ball. And the ball should go to USF. We're going to have a timeout. 4:05 to go, fourth quarter. The Bulls up 22.
I laughed, I cried, I told my friends it's a real life drama I recommend. It touches your heart, it opens your mind. It's part of your history, part of our times. Every day's another sequel, the ending's up to you. The amazing story, the amazing story.
Tampa Bay Times, official newspaper of the USF Bulls.
Hi, your house here. Did you know I'm wasting your energy and money? Tampa Electric can help. Call for a free home energy audit, and an energy analyst will inspect your ductwork and insulation. Check windows and doors for leaks. Examine heating and cooling systems. All the places energy can be lost. The analyst will recommend solutions and even offer you rebates. Call Tampa Electric today to learn about all its energy-saving programs. They're free. Tampa Electric, the power to save you money.
Bulls have outscored Oklahoma 23-5 in the fourth quarter, and they now lead by 21. This is a young USF team, but they are not young in terms of international experience. Tamara Henshaw has had the opportunity, and then 6 international student athletes, among them, of course, Kitty Alaksa, but also Jordao Ferreira Pahajic and Surratt, who is also injured. And the 6th one is the youngster that we saw for a few minutes in this game, Yanetta Rosentali. Jose Fernandez has traveled the world to build this team. And he does an amazing job with all the different cultures, all the different backgrounds, all the different experiences to build a very cohesive unit year after year. 81-60. Bulls leading with 4 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Big numbers for Laura Ferreira, 28 points, 11 of 18 from the floor, 6 of 19 from 3. Also has 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So Ferreira leading the way, and she's going to be called upon for a lot of offensive production from here on out, with Kitty Alaksa not being available for the rest of the season. Bulls will go with Rader, Penzon, Harvey, Henshaw, and Ferreira. 9 to shoot as the Bulls inbound. Harvey with 4 to shoot. Left it a little short, and the rebound taken by Oklahoma. Here comes Mercer into the paint, and her runner is good. Jessie Mercer, the freshman, now has 9 points. Great save by Henshaw, went into row 2 to keep that one in play. And the Bulls will slow the pace here with 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Shot clock into single digits. Ferreira going to work, gives to Rader. Trying to dish it off, and the Bulls turn it over. Mercer coming back the other way. Another nice move. Well, you can see why she scored more than 2,000 points in her high school career. Mercer now with 11. Bulls lead 17, 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Bulls fighting through the backcourt pressure. Boy, Rader does such a nice job helping out on that periodically. Now Ferreira in control as we get under 3 minutes remaining. Seven to shoot, and the whistle. That'll be Maddie Williams, and that'll be her 4th. So Simpson and Williams with 4 for Oklahoma. And Ferreira will get free throws and a shot at a 30-point game. One more coming. Jordao for Henshaw. This is a career high for Ferreira. She had 24 at UCF back in 2015. So even missing those 2, her 28 points today, a new career high for Laura Ferreira. Bulls by 17. Mercer a little trouble controlling. Now she goes to the hoop, and Jordao with the block. Out of bounds it goes. And it looks like it will go back to Oklahoma with 11 on the shot clock and 2:29 on the game clock. Into the paint. What a catch by Maddie Williams. And we'll see what the call is here. Looks like it's going to be a foul on USF. That'll be on Rader. So Rader with the personal. New shot clock for Oklahoma. Weitenheimer. And great ball movement, and Williams gets the easy 2. 15-point margin. Here's Rader taking it in the paint. Jordow, and back outside it goes, and the Bulls will run a little more time off the clock. 2 minutes remaining. Rader, only 5 to shoot. Ferreira will take care of that, and she's got 31. Her 7th 3 of the game. So Ferreira has beaten her all-time high, plus 7 points. 31 for the day. Here's Williams. Inside it goes, and a foul. Ferreira thought she had the clean block, but Mandy Simpson is going to get free throws here with 1:33 to go. So Simpson, a 56% free throw shooter, will go to the line. She has 2 points and 10 rebounds. One more coming. Oklahoma 6 out of 8 from the free throw line today. One out of 2. And the Bulls' lead is 17. Here's Ferreira through traffic. Rader to Harvey. And a travel call on the Bulls. That'll be the 15th turnover on USF. Oklahoma has given it up 22 times. 1 minute, 19 seconds to go. Weitenheimer gives it off to Simpson. Now Mercer for 3. Jordow trying to control the rebound, keeps it in play. And now the Bulls have it under control with less than a minute to go. Ferreira again, 34. Laura Ferreira with a 3, and the Bulls take a timeout. I think Jose Fernandez may want to make a couple of substitutions here. So Ferreira with 34 points. She is 8 of 11 behind the arc. Looks like Yanetta Rosentali is going to come in, and Ferreira will get her much-deserved applause as she departs. 34 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. And the Bulls leading by 20 here with 50 seconds to go. So Rosentali is in, along with Radar, Jordow, Harvey, and Pinzon. And the Bulls are going to be 4-0. Looks like they might have a problem with the clock here, which now reads 5 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Now they got the decimal point right. It's 52.9. This was a tight game, and it was in fact tied in the third quarter. But the Bulls, a 29-13 run here in the fourth quarter, have broken it open. Maddie Williams with the hoop, and the foul will be on Rader, and that will be her 4th. And Williams to the free throw line. She has 17 points. 39 seconds remaining. Williams to shoot. And she completes the three-point play. Williams and Robertson now leading Oklahoma 18 points each. Rader into the front court, knocked away, and here comes Oklahoma. Robertson working on Pinzan, can't hit the shot, and Radar another rebound. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to go. Unless Oklahoma offers some resistance, the Bulls may very well just run this out. 15 seconds left. Now Rosenthal, 10 seconds. And the Bulls will avenge last year's road loss to Oklahoma. They will go to 4-0 on the season. 87-70 the final, and the big story today in the Bulls' first game without Kitty Alaksa was the performance of Laura Ferreira. 13 of 20 from the floor, 8 of 11 from 3, a career-high 34 points to help the Bulls to victory. USF is 4-0. They're heading to the Virgin Islands for 3 games back home here in the Yuengling Center on November 30th against New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us on Bulls Vision today. Our final score, USF 87, Oklahoma 70. Jim Louk saying good afternoon from the Yuengling Center.